I used every sample that I've been collecting for a very long time. And I did this whole makeup look. I didn't use anything of my own, except for my brushes, but no products. All of these were sample products that I received in the mail. Some of them I did use points that I had gotten from Sephora. Sephora's reward programs are points, and you get to use those points to get sample makeup. So some of the things that I used were from that, but everything else was just free samples that they throw in boxes when you purchase offline. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so I've got all my sample makeup laid out in front of me, and I'm really excited to be filming this video. So, first and foremost, my face is clean. I've got nothing on it. I'm going to start off with this, the True Cream Aqua Bomb by Belief as my lotion or moisturizer. I've got some more in there, so I'll have to use this again, definitely. Next is primer. I have quite a few different primers. I think that I want to use, I think I'm going to use this one. This one is a pore minimizing primer by Smashbox, and I think I want to use this one because if it does a good job at minimizing my pores, this might be a good alternative to my Pores No More one, because I'm pretty sure Smashbox is less expensive. Yeah, I think that did a pretty good job. I still think that my Pores No More does a better job. Just nothing can beat that one. Okay, so next is foundation. I've got a lot of samples of foundations. So I've got Luminous Silk. I've got a Bare Minerals one, Clinique, Cover FX, got Bobbi Brown. I think that I really want to try this Luminous Silk one. It is, I believe, in shade 5.5, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I think I'm more excited to try this one out the most. So let's try this one. Looks like it's going to be a tad dark, but yeah, this is pretty dark. Ooh, it's kind of burning. Don't like the way that's feeling. Let's add some of this one. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting, and this one is in shade Ivory. We'll see about this cocktail I've just made of foundations. I really like the way that covered, but I'm not quite sure. I mean, it's got to be more of that Luminous Silk one because I use that one the most, so I think the color is, it's not perfect, but it's really not that bad. What do you guys think of my new background? It's not done, obviously, but I'm excited to add more to it and have fun with it, change it up. These two foundations, man, they are thick. If you just bring it down, I mean, it'll look like one color, except when I go like this. It's fun getting sample makeup and getting to try something new and fun. Something that maybe you wouldn't have bought otherwise. And these samples, you can get a couple uses out of them. It's not like a one-time use. I can't believe this shade is Ivory. On the top of my forehead, I just used the Clinique foundation. I would definitely like to try these individually to see you know, how they work on their own. So next I have Tarte Concealer. I got this, I believe, in a Tarte package, and it came with 4 different shades: light, light medium, medium, and tan. I think for this particular shade of foundation that I'm wearing, so that it doesn't look too crazy, I'm going to use the light medium. I like the way this is contrasting with that color foundation. I'm pretty sure that if I would have used light, which is the color that I normally use, it would have been too light. It's a nice base, not gonna lie. Okay, so next, the only bronzer type item that I have is this thing that's called Whipped Body Cream by Estee Lauder. It's Bronze Goddess. So let's just put it on our face. Oh, it smells like, oh, it's lotion. I thought it was gonna be bronzer. Never mind, not what I thought it was. Okay, so is that like all I have for face then? I thought I had more. I really thought that that was gonna be a bronzer and I'd be able to use it as bronzer. Let's see what else I have that might be able. Here we go, look at a foundation to add to this foundation. So I'm taking a darker foundation. This is the one from Bobbi Brown, and we are going to bronze with it, I think. I hope I don't regret this. Let's use Do you guys ever use your sample makeup, or do you just let it sit there and get dusty? Because I've been collecting all of these since, you know, forever. I have a little container that every time I get any sort of packages that come with samples, I just put them in that thing, and I don't even really look at them. I don't really use any of them. I think the only samples I've ever used are like shampoos or conditioners, and even then, I mean, I think I've only used maybe 1 or 2 of those. That lotion, by the way, it smells good. Nice, I like this. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now let's set the face. I actually have a powder. So in one of my you know how you can use your Sephora perks for getting items like 100 points for this and you get something? Well, I used 500 points to get a Laura Mercier like goodies, and I got the Secret Brightening Powder, which I'd never tried before, and so we will try it right now. Let me get the creases out of my forehead. I asked my husband if I could get Botox. He said no. So I guess I'm living with these wrinkles. He's the one that has to look at me, so. Yeah, I could use that again. That really did brighten up my under eyes and my forehead quite a bit. All right, next, eyeshadow. Yeah, let's do eyeshadow next. I have this package of all the different 24-hour eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay. So I've got the original, Eden, Minor Sin, and Anti-Aging. I think I'm going to use the shimmery one. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's tap that out a little bit. What's nice about using a base that's already got some pigment to it is that it's already one step ahead of, you know, adding something to it. Like, it's already got some look to it, so just using this would be enough if you wanted. Very nice, very nice. So I got this little palette, once again using 500 points, and this is not my favorite. It's got 2 mattes, 2 shimmers. One of the mattes is the cream color, and then the other matte is a black. So there's not really a transition shade in here. So that's why I went with using that primer, because I think that was a good base to start with. Let's just go in with the purple. This is a real light color, so I'm thinking I can get away with diffusing it into the crease and using that kind of as a transition shade. I just, like, I don't understand what the idea was behind this palette. I mean, obviously I didn't pay for it, you know, I just used my points for it, but even just the thought process behind it, like, I don't know what they were thinking people would use this for. Like, I feel like you can't just use this palette for one, I mean, you need more. There's no way for you to do a whole look using just these, well, I'm gonna try to use just these 4, so I guess, I don't know. Anyways, now I'm going in with that darker color. I guess what I'm getting at is, of all the things I've ever used my points for, this is my least favorite. Do you guys shop a lot at Sephora? Do you like their points program? Because I am not a fan. Definitely like Ulta way better and their point program, because that's money off. You know what I mean? That's awesome that they're able to do that. I'm gonna go in with the pinky color. What's the most points you've ever had at Ulta? Right now I'm sitting at $30. I'm kind of not wanting to use any of my points, because every time they're like, you can use, you know, you can save $3 if you use your points or whatever. I don't know how they word it. And I'm always like, yeah, go ahead, use it. But I've been trying my best just to save them all up, because I'm real curious. Like at the end of the year / Christmas time, how much money I'll have sitting there. I feel like I look like cotton candy with this eyeshadow. An eyeliner. I have a mini tattoo liner, Kat Von D in the shade Trooper. And this liner made me buy the big size one. I just loved how thin and just pointy it was. But when I got the big one, like, it just doesn't compare to this tiny one. Like, the big one is like already running out of juice, and like, I don't understand that when this one is still doing really good. So I think this one just lasts longer. If you can get yourself the mini one, I definitely recommend it. It's just so good, and the tip is just so pointed. It reminds me a lot of my Physicians Formula one, only this tip is a lot smaller. Like, overall it's just a lot smaller, and I really like how small it is, but the Physicians Formula does exactly the same. So I would probably never buy the original one, because it just, I would just get the Physician Formula one. So now I'm going to use a sample that I use 100 points for. This is the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. And I've tried this before. I definitely like it. Now, I have stuff for brows. In one of my purchases, I got a dip brow samples, and it even comes with a teeny weeny little brush, so I'm going to use that as well. And what color I'm going to use? What color? I think for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use the color dark brown. So weird, like it could just pop out or something. Okay, this is the tiniest little brush. This does not feel like the same texture. This is almost like wet. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Where's my mirror? Maybe my pomades are just like dried out, because this feels so different than my pomades do. I got brows. I'm gonna start looking like that little puppy. You know which one? You know what puppy I'm talking about? The puppy with the brows. This brush is nice, but like super small. I'm sure it's not used. I'm sure it was not intended to be used like on an everyday basis. I mean, it was really nice that they threw it in there, but I'm sure it wasn't intended for someone like this to be their sole brush that they use every single day to do their brows. I mean, I don't think so, but more power to you if you're using this teeny weeny brush. I'm okay with these brows. They're a little large and in charge, but you know, not bad. I don't know how I'm gonna keep that from, you know, being reused. I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying to save it when I hadn't touched it this whole time anyways. So I have a little bit of a highlighter. It's an illuminizer, and it's a liquid. So let's tap this puppy out. Ooh, that's pretty. I feel like it kind of just melted into my skin and is almost, whoa, 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 I got too much. I got carried away. When using liquid highlighter, I really like to use one finger to like apply it and then the other finger to blend it out. I think this is nice. I feel like it's giving you like a glow from within kind of look. Oh wait, I've got like a jumbo glob on there that will never get used. I have a blush. Can you believe that I got a sample of a blush? It is called Sweet on You. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Very pretty. Finally, I have some lip products. None of them are real nude. They are very much colorful. A part of me kind of wants to do the purple color because like it'll go with my eyeshadow. Let's try this one. This is a Art Stick liquid lip, and this is in the color English Rose. I don't know if I have a lip liner. Not a lip liner. Yeah, a lip liner? A lip brush. I don't know if I have a lip brush. I don't know what lip brushes look like. Assume they're real small. Assume it's probably flat. This looks like a lip brush. Let's use this guy. It has no name on it. I have no idea. Probably the most colorful look I've ever worn in my entire life. Alright, this is my finished look using nothing but sampled makeup, and I've got to say, I think I did a really good job, and I'm definitely going to want to buy some of these products. I didn't even get to use that bronzer that I thought was a bronzer, that it was a moisturizer, but this has got to be the best smelling lotion or whatever this thing is, body cream that I've ever smelled in my entire life. It smells so good. Like throughout the whole video, I was smelling it because my, hand was getting close to my nose, but that smells real good. And I love the foundations that I used. They did kind of burn at first when putting them on, so I'm not quite sure what that was, but I would try it again. And I think the primer worked out really well. I think makeup sitting on top of it makes it look really nice. At first I wasn't real sure about it, but I like it. And that highlight, this Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer is really nice. There's a lot in here, so I'm definitely going to keep trying this because I really like the glow that it gave me. And it doesn't look like, it wasn't powder, but sometimes when putting powder on, it can look like it's just sitting on your face, where this really looks like it's coming from within. So I really, really like that. Those are kind of the things that stood out the most to me. I do not like the eyeshadow. That is just, I don't know. I'm just not sure what the intention was behind this. Maybe it was just giving you like 4 of their best sellers, maybe. I'm not real sure, but I do not like. And yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And let me know what you think of my background. And if you have any suggestions on what I should do, let me know in the comments down below. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Thanks for joining me in today's video. I'm really excited. I got this whole makeup look using nothing but samples of makeup. You know, when you order something off of Sephora, Ulta, Macy's, whatever the website may be, they throw in these little samples of makeup, like little things like this.